welcome to Parttrap Customer Center. My name is Frida, and in this tutorial I will show you how to use our Customer Center. In our Customer Center you can get help with general questions, request professional services, or issue service requests. You can access our Customer Center at customercenter.parttrap.com. To gain access to log in, we will send you an invitation through email. Simply follow the instructions to sign up and you're ready to go. You can now log in to Parttrap Customer Center. If you have identified a bug in the system, or when your site or your studio environment does not function as expected, you can use our Customer Center to submit a service request. This support is covered by your support agreement with Parttrap. At the top of the page you will find a search box that can be used to navigate through the Customer Center. You begin by describing the issue you're having, for example, that you can't see a price in the webshop. At the top of the search result, you will find a list of helpful articles that might help solve your issue. If you cannot find a solution in the articles, you can also issue a service request. You can choose from the options in the list below, that is the closest related to your issue. These options will vary depending on what issue you have described. All options can also be found through the Start page. We are always working on ways to improve our Customer Center and adding more options to this list. After selecting the type of request you want to make, a form will be displayed with a few different fields depending on what topic your issue is related to. Filling in this form as detailed as possible will make it easier for us to recreate the issue and solve it. At the top of the form you will find a link to a troubleshooting guide. Please take your time to read this and follow any steps. The majority of the issues are not related to Parttrap system itself. They can be a result of something data related based on data the Parttrap system received from the ERP. It could be a wrong configuration or setup in the studio by a user, or a network infrastructure problem. By identifying issues the Parttrap is not able to address, it enables you as a customer to raise the issue to organizations that can quickly address them and solve the issue in a much faster pace. You will have the options to select the severity of the incident. This is so we can know if the issue is affecting one, multiple, or all products of your site. This is followed by a summary of the issue you're having. We also ask for information about what site is affected, if there's any specific products, and information about the customer code and the username of the affected user. We also ask you to fill in expected and current result. In our price example, this would be the expected price and what price you're seeing now. In the description field, you have the option to add any additional information you might have. If possible, we also ask you to include a few screenshots showing the issue. This will make our troubleshooting process easier and we will be able to locate the issue faster. Lastly, you can also choose if you want to share your request with others in the company or not. We recommend sharing it with others in the company unless the request is something that only affects you. Our Customer Center can also be used to request professional services such as assistance with configuration of the site, changes in design, or new functionality. We will respond as quickly as possible with a suggested resolution and an estimation of the consultancy or development work needed. We will not take any action until you have accepted the estimated cost. To issue a change request, you select Professional Services in the list on the Start page. You will get a list of options to choose from, with the type of request you want to make. For example, if your request is design related, you select Application Consulting in the list. You then proceed to fill in the form with what you wish to change, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. In our Customer Center, it is easy to view and follow your requests. You can find the link in the top right corner of the website. You can choose to display requests made by you or all requests within the company. On this page, you will find a selection of filters to help you navigate through your list of requests. For example, you can use the search functionality, sort between open and closed requests, or display only specific types of requests. This is also where all communication between you and Parttrap will take place. To view this, you can click on the reference or the summary and you will be taken to the request page. Here you can see details of the original request, the status, and the activity section, which is where you can see messages and updates from us. This is also where you can send us messages. Your request will show a different status depending on what steps need to be taken next. You can see the status of your request from your requests page. You can also see the status on the specific request itself. Here's an image that shows what status your request could have. When we receive your request, we will assign a service agent to it as soon as possible. You will be able to see this with the status assigned to service agent. When we are working on the request, you will see the status in progress. You can also see a waiting for customer or a waiting for service agent status. These indicates if a response is needed from your side or ours. If your issue is not within the scope of what we can help you with, your request might receive the status declined. When we have provided a suggested resolution to your issue, the status waiting for customer approval will be shown. You will then have the option to either approve or decline it, depending on if our solution has resolved your issue or not. You will find these options on the specific request page below the status. You then click either approve or decline so we can know how to proceed with the issue. When everything is approved, the request can have the status done. This indicates that the request has been solved and that it's now closed. If your request requires a fix that will not be able to be applied before the next release, the status waiting for deploy will be shown. If you want a more detailed overview of your requests, you also have the option to view them in the Advanced Request Report. You can find this by clicking on your profile icon in the top right corner of the page and select Advanced Requests Report. Thank you for using Parttrap Customer Center.